Okay, let's engage a little bit of logic here first. This is why I'm right on the Nikon D850, why it'll have a hybrid electronic viewfinder system. Let's first start off with the fact that this is Nikon's 100th anniversary. The motto for the Nikon D850 is beyond expectations. Now what the hell is everybody expecting? Everybody's expecting exactly what the hell I've been telling you for over a year, which will be a full frame version of the Nikon D500, which it is, except it's more than that. Point number 2, Nikon patented this exact same damn technology in 2013. I've been telling you also that Nikon has been working for years to come out with something special for their 100th anniversary. Nikon does not have a bunch of retards working for them. They have a lot of money for R&D. They patented this technology. If Nikon, for the 100th anniversary, which would make plenty of people plenty happy, and it's like, oh great, full frame version of the D500, a little bit faster, 42, 46 megapixel sensor, but meh, I still think I'm going to keep my Sony. I still think I'm going to switch to Fuji. Nikon is not going to do that. The pictures are irrefutable. The two holes in the back have rounded edges on them, and they're also deep. If you take a look at the Nikon D5, D500, Nikon D810, Nikon D4, Nikon D3, they're always shallow that hold in the viewfinder eyepiece, the eyepiece mount actually that the viewfinder screws into. Those are face detection holes, and they're one on each side because you could be shooting with your right eye or you could be shooting with your left eye. Either way it's going to detect, and if you stick it in that mode, it's going to switch over to electronic viewfinder. The bulbous front end, by the way, that's not a Wi-Fi module, okay? The Wi-Fi module inside Nikon camera is really, really tiny. There's a huge, enormous double D bump on the top front of the pentaprism section of the Nikon D850. That is the hybrid electronic viewfinder along with the regular optical pentaprism in there. Autofocus remains identical on a DSLR as it does on the Nikon D850. It also, in EVF mode, remains identical. I guarantee you that what there's going to be is a 42 megapixel sensor. They're going to use the Sony A7R2 sensor and also the phase detect and contrast detect array on that sensor. Plenty good enough. I mean, you have all the best. I can't believe that some people don't know. It's like, well, what's the advantages of adding electronic viewfinder to the D850? Are you kidding me? There's like a dozen different reasons I can think of. Video users, they can look through the viewfinder instead of that shitty LCD screen when there's really bright light. That's no good. Focus peaking with manual focus lenses. Oh, well, that's incredible. You get WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get view through the viewfinder. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can't manually focus, and I've got better skills than you do for manual. I can't manual focus an f1.2, f1.4 like that Midicon lens on my Nikon. At those apertures, I can't do it. I have to slap it on a Fujifilm. With focus peaking, I can put it on the Nikon. It's a Nikon mount. That way I won't be limited to using that lens at f1.2, f1.4 on the Fujifilm with an adapter. It's a Nikon mount, and I can use it on a Nikon mount. There's another example. Also, it will have a really fast electronic shutter. All the people that can't use electronic shutter for like golfing tournaments because of the flappy mirror, or for like a wedding when the wedding ceremony is going on and your flappy mirror is going, you know, while the preacher's giving the vows, you stick it in an electronic shutter for Christ's sakes. You just hit the switch on your Nikon D850, boom. The mirror lifts up, the light hits the sensor feeds the electronic viewfinder, which is on the front bottom section of the optical pentaprism. Nikon is not rolling out merely a full frame version of the D500. That would make plenty of people happy, but for the 100th anniversary, you think that's what Nikon's got up its damn sleeve? For their 100th anniversary? No damn way. If you think that all of Nikon's gonna do for their 100th anniversary with the countless billions of dollars they have and the non-idiots that are working for them in R&D, then you're not too bright. You really got to give it a thought. The motto for this camera is beyond expectations. That's from Nikon Incorporated. Mosquitoes keep biting me. The expectations are a full frame version of the D500. This is beyond that. And that is exactly what it'll be. You heard it here first, and I will be vindicated on this. I will be. Believe it or not, let's just all sit on our hands and wait. But that is what it will be. How certain am I? Above 95%. Thanks for watching. Bye.